I like to put disclaimers before I start the video. This is not an advertisement or publicity to get any business for my CFM or myself. This is only for educational purpose. So let's get started. Welcome to Sam and Sugar, my YouTube channel, and I will be giving you this video why you need tax audit for your business. There are two categories for applicability of tax audit. One is the business professionals and the other business. As you can see on the screen, professionals will be doctors, IT, and others. Now let's go to the other screen. In case of professional, when the business receipts are more than 75 lakhs, tax audit is applicable. And if your net profit is less than 50% of the gross receipts, then tax audit is compulsory. So now we are looking at tax audit for other business. For that, I have classified into two categories, that is turnover and net profit. So what are the three parameters that can be used to calculate whether the tax audit is applicable in case of turnover and net profits? So the first case is when cash transactions are more than 5% of the turnover and the turnover is more than 1 crore, then tax audit is applicable. So let's say a case where the cash transactions are more than 5%, but your turnover is less than 1 crore, then tax audit is not applicable. Similarly, the second case, when turnover has 95% of the digital transactions and turnover is more than 10 crores, then tax audit is applicable. So in case if your turnover is less than 10 crores and you have 95% of the digital transactions, then tax audit is not applicable. Then in the third case, when turnover is more than 2 crores under section 44 AD, then tax audit is applicable. Now, if your turnover is less than 2 crores, then tax audit is not applicable. But now we will have to also look at the net profits. So let's look at the net profits. When business suffers loss during the financial year, tax audit is applicable. When net profit is less than 8% of the turnover, in case of digital transactions less than 95%, then tax audit is applicable. So if your digital transactions are 95% or more, but your net profit is less than 6% of the turnover, the tax audit is applicable. Now let's understand the benefits from tax audit. It helps you to keep your books of accounts clean and clean from tax records. It helps you for processing your visa and passport and also processing your loan. And it also helps in reducing your tax burden, which you will understand in the next slide. Thank you. Like I said in the previous slide, what is the benefit from the tax audit? Well, here it is. Let's say in this case, we have suffered a loss of 10 lakhs. So definitely you have to do tax audit irrespective of your turnover. And in the next year, you would get a set off. So if you, let's say you come under 30% tax slab, so it is like 3 lakhs of tax savings. Many individuals do this mistake of reporting profit of more than 8% of the turnover just to avoid tax audit. So you save on the tax audit fees of 30,000 rupees. I don't see any logic of saving 30,000 rupees on your tax audit fees rather than saving 3 lakh on your tax, which needs to be paid in the subsequent year. So I would go with the tax audit. Well, here are the three forms that CA needs to fill in: 3CD, 3CA, 3CB, as you can see on the screen. In case if you fail to do your tax audit, then there is a penalty of 0.5% of the turnover or rupees 1,50,000, whichever is lower.